Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is feeling amazing. I feel so much better. Thank you for all the super kind messages in inquiring if I had COVID. The answer is no. I just had really bad allergies from cleaning a closet that was full of cat hair, and I am way allergic to cat hair. You guys know how much I love my cats, but I'm way allergic to them for sure, at least one of them. Anyway, today I'm going to drag you guys kicking and screaming into one of the big debates that has ravaged social media landscape for 7 years, something like that. We're going to talk about hashtags. If you're a business owner, this might be a relevant conversation. This is a conversation that we have with business owners, or I have with business owners almost all the time. Definitely the beginning of every single year, and definitely when we're looking to bring a client on and are discussing their content strategy. First, what's a hashtag? Easiest example or easiest way to say what a hashtag is, it's a labeling system. That's the way I like to explain to people. So if you look at a post and you see hashtag We Are Allbirds, which is the main hashtag for the company Allbirds, which is the absolute best shoe brand on the planet, and I highly encourage you to check them out. It's a way that they are able to group all of their posts together. So when you click on We Are Allbirds, you'll see every single post that has ever been tagged with hashtag We Are Allbirds. Simply put, it's a community building mechanism. So knowing that, do you need them? Maybe. Every social media manager and every posting management platform, stuff like Sprout Social Later, Buffer, Hootsuite, everyone has a guide to hashtags, and no one can agree on the correct amount of hashtags or whether or not you even need them. Simply put, with my clients, some have them and some use them and some don't. The best answer that I can give you is test it out and see if it works. There was a study that came out a few years ago and seems to come out every single year saying that if you use a hashtag and at least one hashtag every single post, you'll increase your reach by 12.5%. I've tested that so many times. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. I think it's more important to see what the content of the post is and what the copy is versus how many hashtags are on or what the hashtags are. But it's definitely something that you should think about in your strategy. So I test with some clients and see a noticeable result, and so we use them all the time. And then some clients, I've tested them numerous times and have seen no result whatsoever, and so sometimes I just don't use them. It's not even a laziness thing, it's just, do I want this post to be categorized into all these different categories? So knowing that, let's say that you're on this and you're like, I'm gonna use a hashtag strategy, I'm pumped, I'm all about hashtags, Matt, you convinced me. How many do I need? Well, Facebook and Instagram will allow you to use up to 30 in a post and up to 15 in a story. That's your basics. Do you need all 30? If you follow, again, some social media managers and some posting platforms, they say, yes, if you're not using 30, then why are you even on the internet? Why are you even in business? You're missing an opportunity to categorize your post into all these different categories that your potential buyers or your potential leads may or may not spend time in. Other people, again, such as Allbirds, say, I only need one. I use hashtags. If you use hashtags as a community building mechanism, you may only need 1 to 2 to 3. Sprout Social released, I think it was Sprout Social, released a graph that showed like the effectiveness of hashtags, and it was like 1 to 2, it was like way up here, and then by the time you got to 30, it was like minimal, saying that more than like a couple didn't necessarily increase your reach more than just those initial ones did. So if you're gonna use hashtags, I recommend it. I recommend at least trying them out and testing them and seeing if you get noticeable reach. I've been testing one with a client recently, been testing out how many works for them, and have found that they work better with 25 to 30. They get noticeable reach, and the data coming back supports that hypothesis. I have another client where I've tested 30, and it does no better than it when I use 1 to 2 really carefully selected ones, right? So now, there are a lot of tools that'll tell you what hashtags to use out there. I'm not going to spend time on this video telling you what hashtags to use, but I want everyone to know there's at least a couple categories hashtags fall into. There's community building ones like hashtag We Are Allbirds or hashtag Chicagogram that are based on locations and based on your community and trying to rally people around one ideal. Then there's ones that are like, what's the best way to explain this? Very general stuff like hashtag Instagood, hashtag photography, hashtag L4L, ones that are so general and have millions and millions and millions and billions of posts in it that using them doesn't really do much for you except get you bot traffic. So it's up to you. My best recommendation, now that you know what a hashtag is and you've got a general idea, none of how to use them, I'd recommend test it out. Talk to your clients, if you're coming up with a campaign, do a campaign specific one, test it out, see if you get that reach, see if you get that engagement, see if you get those new people following you and your community grows and your likes grow and everyone's happier. So that's my best recommendation. That's my answer to hashtags when we talk to our clients. My simplest answer is we'll try it. I do love campaign specific ones though. I do love very specific campaign specific hashtags. There are a lot of great examples out there. If you want to know some, shoot me a DM. If you want to know more about hashtags, shoot me a DM. This is just a quick 5-minute overview of them. This is by no means an in-depth thing that you should take to your people and say like, why aren't you using hashtags? But it's definitely worth talking about. So I hope you all have an amazing day. If this made no sense at all, comment below and tell me you're still way confused on them. And if you are way pumped, comment below and tell me that too. So yeah, I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. I think I've got a new video I want to release. It's really cool. Have a great night. Bye.